There's Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Because I'm leaving. Let me know when you put food out. Hi, Cinder. Where's Ash? Well, where is she? Yeah? Okay. Well, let's find... I'm actually out here to verify something with our... This is our pond liner. Having a bad feeling about it not being the right one. So I need to find... There's Ash. I gotta find a label on this thing. Yep, I'm pretty sure that is not what I ordered. That's not what I ordered. It should be a 40 by 40. Oh, I don't know how difficult it is to get this sent back. When it was damaged, we just refused the freight. They took it back and they replaced it. I don't know how on earth you could send a 15 by 100 when you should have been sending a 40 by 40. Gosh darn. Ah. Well, Ash, looks like we're not doing the pond again this weekend. Yeah, I don't think we're... What is on your face? Can I help you? There, got it. Gosh darn it. Well, we were going to work on the pond this weekend. Now I've got to wait for the... Surely they're not going to have to send it... Yeah, they're going to have to send it again. Getting it returned might be difficult. This thing was expensive. This thing was very expensive. I can't believe this. I can't believe this, Ash. Gosh, I wish I'd seen that yesterday when they delivered it. I was focused on making sure it didn't have any damages on it and just assumed they were going to send us the right one, but... Yeah, Ash, I don't know. Yeah, I know. Well, since Jerry was out here, let me get you guys some food. Well, I'm really disappointed about this whole disaster. If we could get the right parts, we might eventually get this pond done. Yeah, let me get these guys fed. Okay, well, everybody's fed. I guess I sent an email to the place I purchased the pond liner from. And I guess we'll wait for their response. Hopefully I get one soon. Oh my goodness. I have a kitty on my shoulder. What are you doing, Milo? Huh? She said, I'm gonna love on you. Yeah, hi, baby. What you doing? Milo, kitty, kitty. Hey. Oh my goodness. Hi there. That's how you're gonna ride? You're not gonna... Sometimes she walks across my shoulders. I picked her up, and this is where she crawls. This is where she likes to sit. Isn't it? Oh my goodness, what a funny kitty cat. You gonna stay up here or you gonna hop down? See if I sit on the bed if she'll stay up or hop down. You gonna hop down? You gonna stay right there? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a sweetie. Oh, she's gonna love on me. Oh my goodness, hello. That's my lover. Hi. She's gonna push my glasses off my face. Oh my gosh, it's hard to video when you have a kitty cat climbing on your shoulder. She needs her nails trimmed so bad. I've been saying this for weeks. Hey. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, I am hoping we don't have a potential disaster with the pond liner. It was... The first one we got was damaged. Oh, there she goes. The first pond liner... So this is... First pond liner we got was damaged. It had a cut in it. So it looked like somebody had hit it with the forklift or something. So it had a cut that went through several layers. I did order a pond liner. Oh my gosh, here she is. Look. There she is. I did order a pond liner that was bigger than what we needed. But it went through 3 or 4 layers of the pond liner, so that's too much. So if it was just the outer layer, we probably had so much that would be fine. It was not. So that one we had to reject, and it had to be shipped back. We had to. It's heavy enough that it had to come on a truck, big truck, semi. So we rejected that one as damaged, and they're going to replace it, or they did replace it. We've got the replacement, and I accepted it because it had no damages on it. But I just noticed that the cardboard tube it's on has the wrong size number on it. It says 100 by or 15 by 100, completely wrong. That's absolutely not what I ordered. So I'm hoping that this is not anything serious, that maybe that's not the correct tube, that they re-rolled it or something, because I need a 40 by 40. 15 by 100 is absolutely completely wrong. So I'm gonna get in touch with those guys and we'll find out what's going on. So that's kind of what the delay is on. I said I'm like, oh, we should be getting it done. The delay is the damaged liner and then now potentially the wrong size. So that's our hold up there. So we'll see how that works out. I did, and I haven't. I'm sorry I haven't been showing the vegetable garden, but it looks so bad. I just haven't wanted to show it. We've had such a hot, dry summer in our specific area, not Kansas in general, just us, that things look terrible, and I had a lot of stuff die on me, even though I was just been watering like mad. But I did process some carrots. After I just knew my carrot crop was awful, I got quite a few carrots, and so I peeled and sliced up and froze a bunch of those. I've got a batch going in my freeze dryer right now, and then some tomatoes. You guys saw the canning video of the tomatoes. I got another big batch of tomatoes, and these I chose to freeze dry. So I did those and freeze drying some carrots. I put some other carrots in the freezer. That's about all we got. That's all we got. I get a couple of eggplants every once in a while. I get one or two squash off some really sickly looking squash plants every once in a while. Did get quite a few green beans before those plants died. They never looked good, but they did produce some green beans. Actually, they were purple beans. And what we haven't eaten, I have froze. And we've got a decent amount of it, but not as much as I'd like. Got a fair amount of onions. It's just, it was such a hot, nasty summer. It was. She's looking at me. Let's have a look at Milo. You don't want to watch me anymore. Hi. You watching me talk? She goes, I think you're crazy, Mom. You just talked to that flat rectangle box in your hand. But we didn't get many Milo videos out in the garden because it was just not, it wasn't good weather for Milo to be out. It really seemed like it was either sopping wet or dry and 110 degrees. So she didn't get to come out in the garden with me very much this year. It was just not good weather for Miss Milo. Yeah, I didn't even want to be out there half the time. And I love being in the garden. But we're getting to be fall now, and we've got some fall stuff planted. I think I planted beets and turnips and spinach and peas. And another round of beans, but they've been growing for a while and they don't look good. The bugs are getting them. And I've got the tomatoes are still trying, and I've got a patio tomato that looks good, and my fig trees have got tons of figs on them. The one potted fig tree still has the praying mantis as its guardian, and it's doing great. I did notice an assassin bug on it today too, so it is a well-protected fig tree. The other fig tree is in the ground, and it looks pretty good too. I didn't want to plant them both because I want to see how the first one does before we plant the second one in the ground, because the second one seems to be pretty darn happy in its pot. So I want to see how the first one survives our winter, because we get pretty darn cold. It is a Chicago hardy fig, so it's supposed to do good outside, but we're going to see how it goes before I plant the second one out there. The second one is actually a cutting off the first one, and it's just as big as the first one, so they grow really fast. What are you doing? She said, you stood up, so I'm going to hop back down. Yeah? she goes. Me sit on the floor with you? I can sit on the floor. Oh, come here. You gonna come see me? Yes, she is. She's gonna come see me. Hi, beautifuls. Beautiful kitty. Were you playing with your toys this morning? I heard you. I heard you. She was fishing all these mousy toys and stuff out from under that box. And that box was not over there. It was over here. So she was having a good time with it. I was going to replace her flat scratchy board because that one's getting pretty rough looking. And I forgot when I went to Walmart today. So next time I go to Walmart, I need to pick Milo up a new flat scratchy board. She's about scratched that one to death, and I think we've thrown up on it a couple of times. I've done my best I could to clean it up. She still has that one, but she doesn't like that one as well as the flat one. Oh my goodness, you gonna let me get your belly? No? You get your foots? You get your foots? You get your foots? You get me? You get me? You want me to do it again? Huh? Is that what that is? I'm not going to do it again. You're getting me. She's not using her claws. But she will use her teeth, so that's what I got to be careful of. She doesn't typically scratch me, but she will bite. You will bite, won't you? Sometimes she doesn't break the skin unless I jerk, and then I get scratched by her tooth. Nope, she doesn't even want me to pet her now. She didn't trust me. She said, I don't trust you. You're gonna play rough with me. Yeah. You don't want to play rough tonight? No? Well, that's the grand saga of the ongoing pond. I swear it's going to be October by the time we finish this stinking pond. If we could get the liner in, that's going to help us a lot, and the rest of it from there isn't as hard, but we have to have time to do it, and we work such a weird schedule. And yeah, we do. We work a very strange schedule. And we are so busy on the weekends a lot of time with my husband. We do sound for the band in a very active band in the Topeka area. That we are, a lot of times that's what's going on, is we have to go set up sound and do the sound for the band. Yeah, that takes up an awful lot of our time on our days off. And then we have other things going on too, but when you only have a few hours a week, if that, to work on something like a big pond project, it takes an awful long time to get it done. But we will finish it, I promise. Hopefully before it starts snowing, but we will finish it. So we'll see how it goes next week, and I'll give you an update, and hopefully we have some progress next week. What do you think? Think we'll have some progress? Will you sit in the window and watch us? I'm sure you will. Yeah. I'm going to let you guys go about your day for the day. It'll be our bedtime here for long. And we are going to talk to you next time.